When the officers arrived on scene, they encountered an adult male and Mr. Pelosi's husband, Paul. Our officers observed Mr. Pelosi and the suspect both holding a hammer. The suspect pulled the hammer away from Mr. Pelosi and violently assaulted him with it. Our officers immediately tackled the suspect, disarmed him, took him into custody, requested emergency backup.
So the suspect was arrested in his underwear. David DePape was his name. And right in front of the officers, apparently, when the officers came in, they were in their underwear, they had a hammer, and then they had to wrestle the hammer away from the guy. Paul Pelosi ended up getting a skull fracture and required surgery. And there's a lot of questions that I have here. A lot of questions. This guy apparently had, all these people that are coming forward talking about this guy. He was a psychotic, homeless drug addict. Michael Schellenberger had said that he had a pedophile lover. Ooh. And everyone immediately, which we'll get into, but right now I want to look at who this guy is, because all of the left was like, oh my gosh, they were trying to act like it was all somehow related to January 6th or something so stupid. I'm so done with this. So this guy, he lived, can you imagine typing this sentence? So this is Michael Schellenberger. He says, DePape lived with a notorious local nudist in a Berkeley home. They had a Black Lives Matter sign in the window and an LGBT rainbow flag, and it had the marijuana symbol on it hanging from a tree. Oh, totally MAGA. Yeah, that sounds like so MAGA, right? Because, MAGA people just totally have those kinds of things. They have the BLM flags and the rainbow flags and the BLM flags and everything else. And so and that was his house. They said that he had a history of drug use, psychosis, and homelessness. Now, here's another. He said that CNN reported a woman named Laura Hayes who said she worked with DePape 10 years ago making hemp bracelets. I need to completely stop there because I'm not going to get... Is that like a career choice? What do? I make hemp bracelets. I weave hemp bracelets. It's artisanal hemp that is woven into a bracelet. Okay. She said he was living in a storage shed and that he talks to angels. Oh, great. And he uses hard drugs. But no, the media thought, no, he must be he has to be Trump extreme mega MAGA or mega MAGA extreme. Yeah. I guess it's weird how it didn't show up in a lot of the stories that are out there. Here's a headline: hemp jewelry maker at nudist wedding who broke into Pelosi home. Oh, he was pictured at a nudist wedding. I don't want to share the picture, so I didn't send you guys this. But he's got a lot of stuff. He's got But they said that this guy was totally chaotic. He had issues. And the way that the media presented him is that he was this major righty and that all of the hard, you can't write harsh articles and you can't have any kind of campaign ads against Nancy Pelosi on television. Otherwise, things like this happen. It's weird because Nancy Pelosi's own daughter was making fun of Rand Paul when he was attacked. I don't know if you guys, the media tried to memory hole this, but no, you can't. Caleb Hull found it. Nancy Pelosi's own daughter had tweeted, Rand Paul's neighbor was right. Christine Pelosi. She was championing the guy who tried to kill Rand Paul, who broke a number of his ribs, and Rand Paul had internal bleeding and all this stuff. She was like celebrating it. Now, the other thing, and I've seen this reported too, because wasn't there something that went out in Santa Monica, like a local California press who said that, who suggested that the guy was a male prostitute? Like Paul Pelosi apparently was drinking, and one of the things because the timeline on this is so weird. The reporting person, according to the San Francisco Police Department, said that there's a male in the home. He's going to wait for his wife. The reporting person, so the person who called the police, stated he doesn't know who the male is, but advised that his name is David and that he is a friend. What? Now, a lot of people are saying that Paul Pelosi is AC/DC in a way. I don't know, however you want to say it. And that this guy, I mean, well, you know, I was telling you about the hemp jewelry maker's background, so I don't know. He's definitely not MAGA Republican, despite MSNBC and CNN's best efforts. So I don't, and the police, it was described as a wellness check. If police are going to show up, I mean, it doesn't sound like they were, oh my gosh, we are so greatly super concerned. It's like they're responding to something, like they didn't respond to a security alarm. They didn't respond to anything like that. They just stopped to do a wellness check. Someone called them to go and check on Paul Pelosi. And when they arrived, that's when they walked in on that scene. And the hammer apparently was Paul Pelosi's. I have so many questions. And I do think absolutely that we have every right to ask what's going on, because these people have immediately been blaming everybody on the right for it. And they've been desperately trying to use it as some sort of midterm tool. Oh, I didn't even bother sending in all the audio that I saw of this. I mean, just bit after bit after bit after bit of, like for the audio soundbite 12, listen to this. Oh, Republicans should pull their campaign ads. Wasn't this in response to this? Yeah, listen.
Looking at your candidates, Republican candidates have spent more than $116 million on ads that mention Speaker Pelosi by name in this cycle. If this is about the issues, why should make it about the issues? Why not depersonalize it?
It is absolutely about the issues. It's about the fact that we have double-digit inflation.
You don't think the question is going to be, well, if you guys don't want any more violence, then why don't you take down these campaign ads? They're going to make it like, oh, well, you can't run any campaign ads against Nancy Pelosi or something like this is going to happen. Oh, we can't have anything like this. That's what they're doing.